Welcome back, everybody. Deacon Tom here, and welcome back to A Deacon's Life. So welcome back to A Deacon's Life. I know it's been a while. It's been about 6 months since my last video. Lots been happening, and a lot that sure didn't plan on doing. So in the last 6 months, what's been going on? Well, there was a moment during the summer, so about a year ago, that my wife and I wanted to get land for our camper. So in past videos I talked about we really like to create memories with our kids. That's why we bought a pontoon. Why? To go fishing, to hang out as a family, go fishing, create memories. We love to go camping. We'd rent a cabin all the time, every year. This time we thought, well, what if we purchase a camper and go camping whenever we want instead of once a year? Why? To create more memories. So now here we are. We wanted to buy some land, and it just fell through. It didn't work out. The sellers decided to pull it off the market. Upset because, you fall in love with things, right? And one of them was this land. I walked it many times and thought, this is it. But it wasn't to be. One of the prayers I had was, Lord, if this isn't the property you want me to have, or if this isn't what you want me to do at all, let this thing fall apart. And man, did it fall apart. So when they took it off the market, got a little upset, but life is life. So I thought, all right, Lord, maybe there's something else. And out of the whim, I thought, what kind of property is out there? We always wanted land with our house. Sometimes you go camping and you really can't get up to the cabin. If you've got one, we don't, but a camper takes time to get up there, usually driving hours to get up there. At least in Minnesota, from where we're at to up north where people have cabins and stuff, it's usually 2, 3, 4 hour drive. We don't have time for that. Weekends, really busy with the diaconate, serving at the altar, meeting people, introducing the diaconate to people, giving talks, all those things. So it's kind of hard to get away for the weekend. So we thought, I wonder if there's anything around, close by maybe. And I came across the property that we currently now own with a house on it. And it's a whopping 1 mile away from the last house. And so we saw it, it came up like, you've got to be kidding me. This reminds me of how I kind of grew up. A lot of land around you. Remember growing up, people my age, you didn't have the cell phones, you didn't have the social media, you didn't have all those streaming platforms for videos like YouTube. You were just outside. I remember my mom kicking us out in the morning, say, be home for dinner. When the sun starts to come down, be home. That's how I grew up, and telling the kids all about that, they were like, I wish we could do that. Well, now they can. But it wasn't planned. I so didn't want to move. Moving is not fun at all. But we decided, let's throw an offer on this house, and they accepted it. So then what did we have to do? We had to put our house on the market. Well, before you do that, you've got to clean it up big time. You have to stage it. You end up redoing a bunch of stuff to get it so people want to buy it. And man, did we put it on at the wrong time. Just before Halloween, and then there was the election, and then COVID stuff was kicking in. It was like, hope we sell it. Well, it did sell. We did close on our house that we're in now, and we had a lot of work to do to this place. Moving is, we knew. This time we knew. The last house, we didn't know. We ended up replacing everything. This house, we kind of knew what we're getting into. So, a lot of work. We moved in a week before Christmas. Kids are all home, which is great. Jack from his mission trip for about a week. Anna was back in from school. All the rest of the kids were home, off for school. And what did we do? We unpacked. That's what we did. But at least it was ready somewhat. We got the tree up just before Christmas, which was great. Biggest thing was to be together, creating memories. And it was so awesome. When you're in the middle of it, it doesn't seem awesome, but looking back, a lot of work. Roof's done, windows getting redone, new septic systems got to get put in, painted the entire house, ended up redoing a lot of the plumbing, which we didn't expect, a lot of electric work didn't expect. The appliances started going out, we didn't expect that one, so it's becoming our own. My office, where I would usually film these, is now storage right now until we get the dream library / prayer room done. I always wanted those big bookshelves with the ladder that goes across, and we're in the work for that. And I can't wait to show you that. That's the prayer room and library. So in our house, when you first walk in, that's what you're gonna see. The icons that will go up around the walls and stuff. So we're excited for that. I'm excited to show you. And that's what these videos are all going to be about. So in the last 6 months, while all that was going on, with Christmas and Easter and the COVID stuff and life and my company going completely insane, I'm in the construction world, it's busy. It just couldn't keep doing these filming. Just couldn't keep filming. A lot of time I just didn't have. I need to do other things. And that's life, right? A lot of people have asked, how do you balance, don't use that word, but how do you balance your work life, your family life, and the diaconate? Well, you need to get that word balance out of your vocabulary if you're thinking about the diaconate. You need to use integration. Use that word. Because it's not like you have one hat on while you're at home and you're a dad. And it's not like you have another hat on when you're at work and then another hat on when you're serving as a deacon. You're always a parent if you've got kids. You're always working, right? Paying the bills, unless you're retired. You're always a deacon. You have to integrate all of that together. And sometimes one will take over your life a little bit and then it'll just go back and forth. So it was awesome. The Christmas masses were great. I hated the mass, but you just deal with it, right? Then Easter, it was so awesome this Easter compared to last. So I'm at Easter last time and it was 9 of us in the church, empty. There I am singing the Exultet, and if you've sung that as a deacon, if you're watching this, you know what that's like. But singing to an empty church, when it's supposed to be everyone's got the candles in their hands, you're singing the Exultet, and the only light is hundreds of candles from the congregation. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Didn't have that until this last Easter. To be back at Mass with so many more people, still social distancing and stuff, but still, what night and day. And now we're back at Mass. The masks are off. More people are there. It's so awesome just to be with each other, to see everybody and start talking. It's wonderful. Memories, right? The memories, the things that we were longing for are happening. We remember the times prior to COVID, and now we are living it again. And it's not gone, but it's changing. And so now, how we're envisioning, when I say we, it's me and Anna, who's my editor. Mary, she'll be help editing. And I'm talking about this through prayer, and other guys now who are deacons kind of starting to redo this channel. So you're going to start seeing a lot more stuff, not just me. You're going to see my family a little bit more. You're going to see what we're doing, the changes around the family. Like right now, we got chickens. Always wanted them. Now we've got them. You'll see that stuff. Just got done cutting down all the dead trees around to get ready for the new septic system about to go in. Cut all of that up, and it's been awesome. You're going to see more videos of other deacons, people that are interested in the diaconate, they're willing to talk about. Wives of deacons, their experiences, so much more, and everybody's starting to agree to it, and it's awesome. So I'm excited to show you this to other people, not just me talking. I mean, right now I'm sitting in my bedroom because I don't have my office. It's full of stuff right now in storage until the library gets done, prayer room. I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to show you and bring you along with that journey of truly a deacon's life. Not just talking, but showing you stuff. So, memories. Why did we buy this house? Why did we move? More memories with the kids. We want to get those kids off of the social media, off of watching movies, and it's starting to pay off. We've been doing a ton of bonfires outside. Obviously, bonfires outside makes sense, right? But we're outside. It's probably been 3-4 times a week. I'm throwing logs on the fire pit. Families just starts coming out. We start talking. Yeah, sometimes the phones come out because the kids are laughing about the videos they've made before, but it's fun. It really is. One night, owls were hooting out there. It was great. One flew right next to us. It was awesome to see that. Just deer all over the place. It's so much fun. But one of my daughters looks at me one night and goes, "I'm so glad we're out here instead of watching a movie right now." What an answer to prayers. Making memories. So yesterday I did a whole lot of stuff to make more memories at the fire pit. And that is, as we cut down those trees, and then I split them all up. Now I got a pile that's pretty big to create more memories at that fire pit with my family. I'm excited to bring you along with us. So until the next video, God bless you, keep praying, and keep serving.